Are you ready to become yourself? For years, dozens of people from all walks of life have turned to this one man, Leslie Tanner, desperate for the tools to reshape their life in our raised, godless world. Utilizing a unique blend of good-natured humor and brass tacks education, his innovative approach has helped innumerable people reach new levels of consciousness and personal power. Leslie Tanner, a controversial but selfless and massively influential figure, defies categorization. Since he and his life-changing program rose to fame, the expert class has desperately attacked him as a clown, snake oil salesman, or predator, attempting to silence him precisely because he is so effective at helping others become happier and more powerful in their own lives. From the most challenged, the mentally ill, handicapped, women, and mentally retarded, to the most successful athletes, entertainers, business owners, medical doctors. Regardless of your station, Leslie Tanner has committed his life to giving you the tools you need to transform your life. So, are you tired of being in near constant emotional and physical pain? If you could snap your fingers and have $1 million, would you do it? Is there a you buried deep inside whose power and will yearn to be expressed?
It's a whole life-changing program.
If they get half of what I got out of this program, they're going to have a much happier life.
It was fun. I really loved doing the program. I loved learning about myself. It was just amazing.
So if you have an interest in transforming your life once and for all, come along. I have so much to show you. In a moment, you'll have the opportunity to call the number you'll see on the screen and speak to me, Leslie Tanner, directly. Together, we'll tackle the most critical issues related to unlocking your true individual power and reaching your fullest potential. Let today be the first day of the rest of your life. Welcome to Explorations. Namaste, my explorers. Welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Tonight, we are asking a question that has befuddled the greatest minds and persevered through the greatest empires. The question being, is nature good? Tonight, we will get to the bottom. We'll start tonight off with a little bit of a poll to see where we're at, and we'll do a poll at the end to see where our answer is. How do we answer the question, is nature good? Tonight on Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Good evening, my explorers. Namaste to you, and welcome back to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner, the most effective personal power program in the country, bar none. You've seen a lot of people come at you in my position, claiming to have some version of the answers. You're not going to find that here. A way to better your life, to transform your life once and for all. You know what? And the difference between me and all them is that I'm for real. I'm telling the truth. I am telling you once and for all that this right here is the first day of the rest of your life. That I guarantee you. That which you see on the screen right now is, like I said just a moment ago, the most effective personal power program in the country. We dedicate ourselves here at Explorations with Leslie Tanner to unlock and unleash the power within, a power that you've vaguely sensed you've possessed all along but have been afraid of, a power that will truly allow you to become a stakeholder in your own destiny. That is tonight. Is nature good? Let's go ahead and guys, it's in the chat right now. It is in your chat box over at twitch.tv, YouTube. Come on over and vote if you want. But listen, you can go back over to YouTube once it's over. But that is on Twitch. Is nature good? Yes, no, I don't know. Let's answer. Let's answer right now. Now, guys, so much to get into. So much. A big question, right? There's a reason that this question, namaste, pepperoncini with 100 bits and a little vision that's going to come on the screen, because you know what just got triggered? Ladies and gentlemen, oh my goodness gracious, what a... First, guys, I want to thank Spoopy Kit for that raid. Spoopy Kidders, thank you for bringing your children, your lambs, to the slaughter of Explorations. Well, how about we tickle a little bit of jazz? Let's get that energy up. Let's get that energy focused and as well as raised with a little bit of a jazz express. It's about sensuality. Namaste, everybody. It's just a little bit of a Jazz Express. So like I said at the top, the Jazz Express is about sensuality. All right, it's about sensuality. It's not about logic. You might be thinking, what am I supposed to be getting out of this? Right? You may be enjoying this and being like, let me make a list of all the things I'm enjoying. No. You might not be enjoying this. You might be actively disliking this. You don't like this part of the stream. And you might be thinking, what the fuck is the point of this? Shh. It's about feeling, good or bad, up or down, positive or negative, pleasure or displeasure. It's about feeling. That feeling, ladies and gentlemen, is a path. That path is to the next level that we speak about so frequently here at Explorations. Namaste. Wow, namaste. Blessings to you. I see Larry Picklejar taking care of himself. Namaste to you. 30 months at tier 3 from Larry Picklejar. We love the support from Larry Picklejar. Larry Picklejar keeps the gears moving, the gears lubricated. Namaste. Pogging Barrel, greetings and salutations, resubbing for the 10th month. Pogging Barrel, namaste. Blessings to you. I bless and cherish each of you. Blessings. And guys, how about a little more? How about a little bit of tickle? Blessings to you. Wow, here we are. Sub us down, Pickle Man. How is everybody feeling right now? Let me throw this out to the community right now. Hello, Cherish. Goodness gracious, wonderful. Larry Picklejar says 30 months feels really excessive. Brother, why are you here? You're here because there's something special. You're here because there's something special given a month of Fizzy Physics. Larry Picklejar, namaste. Brother Larry, listen, you're here because there's something special. You know it. You feel it in the air. You wouldn't be here if something didn't draw you here. Namaste, all right? The trappings that you may find on another stream, an empty sense of community, you know, some streamer that you can ragdoll on the screen via bit redemptions, or maybe even a set of tits on the screen, right? All these things are benefits to a streamer should you tune into that on the dial, right? Do you hear what I'm saying to you? But you're not going to find any of that here. What you're going to find is the most effective personal power program that exists on Twitch, that exists on YouTube, that exists on the internet today. There is not a single other program that promises and delivers that which Explorations delivers. Namaste to you. Wow. What a beautiful way to start off tonight, guys, to get to channel that much spiritual energy. Listen, what I'm doing over here is absolutely off the charts. I'm channeling a level of energy that simply cannot be understood with words, understood with language. It absolutely spills over. Blessings to you. It absolutely spills over. Namaste to you. How are we all doing in chat, huh? How we doing over in chat land? Namaste to you. I'm seeing some really beautiful names that I'm very excited to see in chat right now. Namaste to you. I'm looking at 13th Juggalo. I'm looking at Andres. Namaste to you. I'm looking at Cherish. I'm looking at Mother Nipplebottom. Namaste and welcome. Welcome back. Blessings to you. I appreciate this week. I'm never going to apologize for anything, as you have come to expect and respect from me. Soupstone, namaste. Good evening, Leslie. Nice to see you. I'm glad you're here. I've been edging for hours outside, so I would have to say, yes, nature is good. Now, that is just as valid of a perspective as any, ladies and gentlemen. It's as valid of a perspective as any. Somebody who might be looking at a pine tree, smelling a pine tree, and tugging on their penis to a point of near completion, yet with control, yet with the sort of pain that's involved with pleasure. You learn to savor it like a really long-lasting mint, like a Werther's candy. Shout out Werther's. Can I get some ones in chat for Werther's? Namaste to Werther's Original. Can we get some excitement? Can we get some excitement in the chat for Werther's Original? Namaste. Yes, I see one. Yes, I see one. Yes, I want to see more ones. I need to see more ones for Werther's tonight. Namaste. Holy moly, God Almighty. Wow, and blessings to us. Blessings to us. What a beautiful night we're having already. I can feel the energy. Tonight's going to be special. Tonight's going to be special, ladies and gentlemen. Larry Picklejar gifting to Werther's Original. Gifting a sub to Werther's Original. I'll bet that's the official account. I'd love for that to be the official account. Someone at Werther's reach out. I'd love to sponsor you. I've got a bunch of ideas. I could do 3 ideas off the top of my head for Werther's Original. What kind of marketing could you expect from Werther's Original here at Explorations with Leslie Tanner? First of all, an immersive, direct experience. I'll put whatever you want on the screen. I'll put a different shirt on. I'll get some sort of caramel colored turtlenecks and whatnot. I'll get some nice. I'll take down all the shit on the screen. And I'll put Werther's. I'll be a giant fucking Werther's candy. First of all, that's what you can expect. Second of all, you can expect results. The people here do what I say because they know that my perspective is deliberately found. My perspective is the result of a spiritual life led very, very productively, and it gets results for them. So they know that I'm going to get results for those that I work with. And Werther's Original, I can guarantee that. Second of all, I will do, I will also, what's the third one? I had a third one. I had three. As soon as I imagined Werther's Original, I had a third one. The third one's going to be, we'll keep the third. We'll get to. I want to make sure it's a real nice third one. So let's pause on the third one. How about we pause on the third one and we come back to it because I'm not quite sure what we need for that third one. Stone Monster 400 with communal vision. W for Werther's Cheer 100. Take that M&Ms, you little bitch. How about that? Active. How about that? Stone Monster 400. I appreciate the inspiration. How about that, Werther's? We will actively seek out and physically, digitally, emotionally, sexually harass the brand of M&Ms and other snack brands. How about that, Werther's? I'm not saying to do it. Let me be perfectly clear, all right? I am not. Let me be perfectly clear. I am not telling my audience right now to harass or anyone. What I am saying is that I'm offering it to Werther's Original because I'm excited about the product. I'm offering our services, and that is part of the service. If they want it, if it's consistent with their brand, let's talk. Hypocryptomatic. I hate jazz and being yelled at, having toots pushed out for 2 hours. Girl, I don't know what you're talking about, having toots pushed out. Sounds like a cat. Maybe you're giving birth to a cat. Did you let a cat have its way inside your poussoir? And now and now you're giving birth to a little baby fetus that's half feline, half human being? Love to see that. Pictures in the Discord, pics in the Discord, communal vision from Larry. I'm a big fan of those plastic wrapped hard strawberry candies that were always mixed into gift boxes in the 90s. You know, that's funny. I hated those things. I big time hated those things. Those were the ones I always skipped. I thought those were trash. Compared to everything else, those were ass. You were a crotchety old man at the age of... You were in that big kids club, being an old, soot-covered old bitch in BK Big Kids Club. Throwing the balls around, talking to people about their 401k, talking about the economics of Taiwan or something in the BK Big Kids ball pit. Namaste. Blessings to you, though. I really appreciate your support. Of course, I say everything that I say with love. I mean it. I mean every single word of it, but I mean it with love. Namaste. Here we go. Now, here we go. Larry Picklejar coming in, sliding into home base with a perspective that's really gonna add to the perspective tonight. And I can't wait to get into it. Guys, I can't wait to get into it. We've got a couple perspectives, then we got some orders of business, then we got opening the goddamn lines. We don't need a definition from me. Larry Picklejar, Leslie sucks at identifying delicious candy. That's so funny because I think that I'm very good at it. If there's a representative from Werther's Original, please disregard this agent provocateur amidst my community. Everybody else here is very committed and listens exactly to what I say. And do not listen to Larry Picklejar. Larry Picklejar is, I don't know if he's upset about his parents divorcing or maybe he was abused. My guess would be neglected. But who's to say? Who's to say? Maybe we could get a nice call in from Larry Picklejar regarding that. Ellie Benelli 3, namaste and blessings to Ellie Benelli 3. Ellie Benelli, sweetheart, how you doing? You're rating us. You're rating us. Very nice of you. How we doing, Ellie? How we doing? How's the community? I want to die thanks to Nature's Pepperoncini. I want to die thanks to nature. And that's 100% accurate. That's 100% accurate. We've got so much to get into tonight. I can't wait to get into that. And we got one more. Allie, how are we? How is the stream over there, huh? Hon, come on, talk to me. Talk to Leslie about the stream. What was the quality? What is the emotional quality of that little gaggle that you brought in here? Let's talk about it. Werther's makes a great preparatory suppository before it sells. Philzy, stop it. We're trying to nail down. We're trying to lock down Werther's Original. We're not trying to do that. We're not trying to impress whoever else in chat about how gross you can be, about how yucky, how you the bad kid at the back of class can say gross stuff. We're trying to focus up. We're trying to lock down Werther's Original on a monthly commitment. Let's see the program flourish thanks to Werther's Original, and vice versa. Let's see Werther's Original thrive because of the program. Communal Vision, Larry Picklejar. Werther's Original was voted the favorite candy of sexual predators in 2022. You know why I know that's not true? Larry Pickle Jar, you know why I know that's not true? Do a quick mental exercise. Empathetically put yourself in the mind and body of a sexual pervert, interested in children. Go ahead, put yourself in the mind and body, right? You even give yourself the classic van, maybe a Chevy, a G10 van. Give yourself a shorty. G10 van, no windows, but it's got a fun little ice cream thing painted on the side. You go up, 2 situations you want to play out. First one, hey kid, I got some candy. They're interested. You show them what you got in your pocket. It's Werther's. They call you a pussy. They call you an F word. That means the gay one, and they mean it to hurt you. And you start crying in your little shorty G10. And that's on 10 years old. That's on 10 years old. Program Jorks. Namaste. Wow. Blessings to poor and blessings to you. With the Program Jorks. Pants o'clock, I'd be open to doing that. I'd be open to dressing up like a big... Wonderful to have you, Pants, by the way. That's on 10 years old. Getting called an F word. That means gay in a mean, very, very visceral way, right? You know what I mean? Can't say it on Twitch. Larry Pickle Jar just cheered 100 bits. Blessings. Namaste. Can't wait to get through all these communal visions. I mean, there's much inspiration. Let's get the inspiration up tonight. Mother Nipple Bottom, Werther's is so not food you can eat it before a colonoscopy. Is that true? Is that true? Mother Nipple Bottom, are you a colon doctor? Do you know this? I'm going to have to get my colonoscopy soon. Just next year, 2026 will be my year. Let's get going. Let's get a colonoscopy. Can't wait. Another perspective. Oh, beautiful. Larry Pickle Jar. The sexual predators were 20-somethings who enjoy elder sex. It was a very specific candy-based award. So you're talking about grooming senior citizens is what you're talking about. So you're talking about sort of not pedophilia, whatever the opposite of pedophilia is. Octogenophilia? No, that's probably like 8 people. I mean like octogenarian. What's the Latin shit for old? Old person. You know what I mean? Do you hear what I'm saying? Do you hear the wheels turning? Do you see what I'm saying? Guys, if you came here from a raid, please hit that follow button. I need you to hit that follow button. I need you to know where I am at all times. I need you to know that if you come on here onto Twitch looking for entertainment, Lord knows you can find that in spades. But if you're here and you're looking for that next level, you're looking to unlock the power within, you need to know where to find the path. The path starts here at Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Namaste. So I guess what we're talking about is getting Werther's, getting a van, and just going picking up like mall walkers or something, right? Going picking up mall walkers. Going to the mall walk. Maybe get a mall walker while they're coming out for a little break. They're eating their hard-boiled egg in the car on their lunch break while they're getting a day of lapsing. Huh? Namaste. OM Godspeed, Werther's original comes from a powerful confectionery lineage produced by longtime candy maker August Stork, headquartered in beautiful Berlin, Germany. Stork also produces other delicious and famous brands like Bendix, Yucca Menthol, Kaufruchten, Knoppers, Lack Gummy, Milkfuls, Minis Zuckerfrei, and Dickman's Shokokus. Wow, beautiful. Thanks so much for sharing that. Godspeed. You get a little thesis paper down there. I love that. Thank you so much. Larry Pickle Jar, per Wikipedia, gerontophilia or gerontosexuality is the primary sexual attraction to older people. So here we go. We're talking about capturing, grooming, kidnapping senior citizens in order to have sex with them. That's what we're talking about, right? Let's just call it what it is. Gerontophilia is the act of doing that, and Werther's would be a good way to do that. If you're a pedophile and you're trying to do it with Werther's, you're not very successful. You're kind of a fucking idiot. Hypocriptomatic. You're old pants. If you need colonoscopy, old pants, you look good. Great job. Namaste to you. Yeah, well, The universe has blessed me with much. The universe has blessed me with much. In addition to my speaker fee, which is up to $50,000 should I come speak to your group or organization, but also being handsome and also being very effective, having the most effective personal power program in the country. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are not caught up with communal visions. Let's keep it going. Communal vision coming in from SH10151. That would be Vitusphilia, you perv. I'm not a perv. I'm not trying to groom old people. I was talking about them in the abstract. I'm perverted for reasons that have nothing to do with that. Let's affirm the they, thems. Listen, it's International Women's Month, so you're in the fucking back seat with guys like me, men who love being men, and theys who, do you love being a they? Now that's an affirmation for the books. That's for all time. Let's do a double. Nope, it's Women's Month. We're not doing doubles for theys. Sorry. You're in the back of the bus with fellows like me. M. Robert Cop, hopefully that got you to where you needed to be. M. Robert Cop, how'd that feel? How'd that feel in the heart? How did that feel, huh? Talk to me. Pepperoncini with a communal vision. Can't wait to get into this perspective. Really appreciate it. You're now missed 2 of my communal visions. Instead, we've had to suffer the retardations of LPJ. Let's go back. LPJ, Mother Nipple Bottom, poor. Read my CV that kicked off Jazz Express, or I might do something unreasonable. Okay, we're going back. We're going back in time. We are going back in time. I thought it was going to show up on the screen. I guess we gotta fix that. Stone Monster 400, Gerontophilia and Jertoil. Oh, what a night. Oh, what a night. Pepperoncini. Nature gave me norovirus, and I'm having insanely painful stomach cramps. I hate nature for forcing me to have empathy for women on their periods. That's from Pepperoncini. Pepperoncini cursing nature for empathy, especially for women during Women's Month. Namaste to you, Chi. Appreciate you taking one for the team. For all of us over at Men and Theys, namaste. Larry Picklejar, maybe they were skipped for a reason. So that's a little... Larry Picklejar, shots fired. Shots fired. Progress where? Conserve what? In what direction and to what extent? Once again, far better to have a severe intellectual disability and a loaded gun than carry these fairy tales around. I've said it once, I've said it a million times. Write that down, that's a good one. All right, you wonder why you feel cognitive dissonance, especially while the CIA turns the heat up to 11 with our little MK Ultra machines, and you're wondering why you feel the pain, the progress versus conserve. What the fuck is anybody talking about? It is simply childish nonsense for the child-minded. Namaste, sociopathogen. Appreciate you bringing that up. Now, guys, let's go ahead and get to these orders of business and open up the phone line. Let's open up the phone line after getting through these orders of business. LPJ gifting us up to Soup Zone 21. Namaste to you. Blessings to you, Larry Picklejar. Larry Pickle Jar to Soup Stone 21. Now, guys, I need you to write me some stuff. Look at this physical mailing address on the screen. I love getting stuff from you. P.O. Box 47621, Chicago, Illinois 60647. Guys, send it to me. I got something from German royalty. German, are you amidst us? Are you among us right now, German royalty? Namaste. German royalty, yes. I love getting stuff. I got something from you, and I'm going to be opening it at the midpoint. Are you going to be with us tonight? I'll double check with you a little later just to I want to make sure you're with us. Namaste. Now. So German royalty did send me something. I have an inkling of what it is. But I don't want to spoil anything for those of you not familiar with the style of gifting that gifted to us by German royalty. Namaste. Now, let's go ahead and get to the second order of business. Namaste. Second order of business. I love. Why didn't we, all right, we'll do this way. Everybody welcome N. Skrilla. Namaste. Everybody welcome N. Skrilla to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. I am so excited. I'm jealous, honestly. I'm jealous of you right now. I wish I could be in your position, having discovered Explorations, ready to take the commitment, ready to put the program in place in their life. Namaste. Now, guys, in a moment we'll go over the 4 tenets, but before we do that, Pepperoncini, namaste. Now, you son of a bitch, try to just get the excitement going on the screen. Everybody hit follow. You're gonna want to stay on board. You're gonna want to stay a part of this. Blessings to you. Now, let's guys, if you've seen, again, we'll be getting into some more details about this later, but listen, if you've been here a couple times and you know what the magic is here, you know how exciting it can be here, then let me tell you about my community of devoted light at patreon.com. If you're really ready to take your life to the next level, then I'm begging you, if you are ready, if you can afford even just $5 a month, you can enter my inner circle at the community of devoted light at patreon.com, availing yourself to a growing library of exclusive materials. We're talking videos, we're talking podcasts, we're talking lectures, we're talking music downloads, we're talking about monthly postcards. It can all be yours. It can all be yours. Namaste. Join and hit the. It just hit the link right there that I just dropped into the chat. That link will take you and give you instructions on how you too can enter my inner circle, availing yourself to all sorts of materials. Lord knows, I just put a podcast episode yesterday. Everyone's loving it. I had to sit down with moderator Craig Ulaters. Namaste. Mother Nipplebottom, not a member of my community of devoted light, by the way. Communal vision, though, from Mother Nipplebottom, always wise, always good to have a perspective from Mother. So I can't live in an apartment because I need nature. I need a tree. I need a bush. Is that bad? Once again, Mother Nipplebottom, always ahead of the game. Always ahead of the game. Always. You're 3 steps ahead. That's a question from somebody 3 steps ahead. You're thinking, is nature good? Of course, Leslie's going to say bad. Then is it bad that I like a tree? Beautiful. Can't wait to explore that. I'm sure we're going to explore that in spades tonight. 7th Dragon Ball with a beautiful vision. Well, no, why don't we like Patreon, huh? Why don't we like it? Maybe there's something better out there. And here we are. I like my women with a nice bush. Does that count? 7th Dragon Ball. Yes, it does count as nature. It absolutely does. Absolutely does. Now, I would also say that shaving your pussy is also nature, though. But let's talk about it. Let's get into it, because it's not about the definition. It's about whether it's good or bad. It's not about what it is. It's about whether it's good or bad. Namaste. Mother Nobel has a lot of bush. Namaste. Blessings to you, and thank you for sharing that with us. Now, listen, ladies and gentlemen, just as a quick reminder, I'm seeing some new names. I'm seeing some new people in the chat right now. So what do you say? Let's get into the program, right? The program works is a refrain we hear all the time. And to put it simply, it's because the program works. However, the program works is fine and dandy if you goddamn know what the program is. So guys, what do you say? Everybody that's been here once or twice, what do you say we get to the 4 tenets of explorations, huh? Now, let's start with number 1. The most important, by far, my least favorite step of the program. So if you find yourself having a hard time with this, find yourself not having a good time with this one, know that you're in the right zone. Namaste. So the first one is to relax. Now, like I said, I cannot fucking stand relaxing. I hate this. It feels like shit. It feels bad. And that, as it should. Now, a lot of people will tell you that relaxing and feeling good, relaxing and making sure there's no noise, relaxing and make sure everything smells nice, relaxing, make sure you go sit in a hammock or something like that. No, that's not what I'm saying. Throw all that shit in the trash. You're killing yourself. Do not do that stuff anymore. Do stuff that feels bad, then you're relaxing. So quick rule of thumb as far as exploration is concerned. First step, you're just getting started. You want to relax in a Leslian sense. If it feels bad, you're relaxing. If it feels good, you're not relaxing. Stop doing it. Throw that shit away. Now let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Questioning. Now, as you relax, you'll find yourself flooded with thoughts and feelings. Thoughts and feelings that may or may not be your own, may or may not be you, what you want. And that is why we question. Before we express anything, we must question. Question everything, anything that presents itself. And we question to destroy. We do not question in search of something that feels good, feels right, allows us to connect to others, refines our framework. No! What we do is question to destroy. And once we've destroyed everything that can be destroyed by questioning, ladies and gentlemen, that's when we found something. That is when we found something. And ladies and gentlemen, that is when we express. Thank you so much, Larry Picklejar. Perfect timing. Blessings to you. You guys, much like this eagle spreads its wings and expresses itself to make love, to fly through the air, to find food, feed its young, make love, also to make love, also to find food, also to make love. It must do those things while expressing itself. As the bold, shining eagle must find itself exhausted at the end of its life, so too must we find ourselves exhausted at the end of our spiritual sojourn. Once we have exhausted every faculty we have, even the faculty to die, that is when we will truly be exploring. Namaste. Tropes, thank you for that sub, by the way. You thought you were going to sneak by me with that. Trying to sneak it in before the stream even started. Tropes, thank you so much for that sub. Blessings, very generous of you. Now, guys, exploration is a stage of mastery. It will take a lifetime to get here. And you may have flashes of it. You may have periods of it. But to truly give yourself to the final stage of exploration is something that I don't know if any of my students have really done, aside from me. I've had students do it for a little bit, but they did it too early, they did it too hard, they ended up killing themselves. Not funny. Not funny. Now, guys, those are the 4 tenets of the program. So let's go ahead and open up the goddamn line. What do you say, huh? Let's open up the goddamn line. What do you say, huh? Now, again, before I open the line, let me say once again, it is not what it is. It is not about, figuring out let's explore whether good or bad as primary question. Well, I saw Little Miss Whatever ask, I'm curious about Leslie's definition of nature. Little Miss Whatever posed the question, I'm curious about Leslie's definition of nature. Here's what I'm not going to give you. As nature myself, I have an inherently biased perspective as to what nature is. So what I'm here to ask is whether nature is good or bad. That isn't to say that we can't get into try and attempt to define it for the caller in an effort to find out whether it's good or bad. But I'm not going to sit here and give us a little check note, a little synopsis, a little addendum, a little thingy to look after, a little theorem. What I'm going to do is open up the lines and open up the floodgates. Namaste. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Hello, Leslie Tanner. It's Reverend Koss. How are you doing this evening?
Reverend Koss getting us started off tonight. Namaste to you. Guys, Reverend Koss Money getting us started. How are you tonight?
I'm doing all right. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 different THC vapes that I'm rotating through, so it's kind of nice. Mixing and matching, you know?
How many?
6 different
6
ones.
different THC vapes.
Yeah, 3 carts, 2 actual vapes, and 1 wax burner.
Namaste. And break down the six vape stations. What blends? What are we? Indica, sativa? Where are we at with all these?
You know, I actually don't know and never pay attention because I live in a state where it's difficult to acquire these, so I'm just generally happy with what I can get.
You know, I miss those days. I miss those days.
Though I do prefer a 90% plus. All of these are at least 86. I won't go below that. So that's what I can say. I can say that they're above 86%.
Okay. I don't even know what that. See, I miss the days of having your whole your relationship with marijuana be shaped by literally whatever passes in front of you. This artisanal shit.
Yep.
I live in a place where it's artisanal now, and it has been disastrous for my use of marijuana in my life. Mother Nipplebottom, the good in nature is a complete accident, says Mother Nipplebottom. Interesting perspective. I love it. Mother Nipplebottom. Maybe give us a call tonight. Maybe a call from Mother Nipplebottom tonight. Maybe. Now, okay, so we're high on weed, right?
Mm-hmm.
And how are you feeling then? How are you feeling? Good?
No, you'd think it would make me feel good, but it doesn't.
Right.
But I continue to use it because I'm trying to give up nicotine. So
What kind of bad? Talk to me.
well, let's. I see a caller. You sound really cool. Can you tell more cool things that you do other than vaping?
And the percentages of cool things like that.
Yeah. I went to contacted Corsair to get my mouse replaced in RMA, and they said you need a receipt. So then I had to go to Best Buy. It turns out you can't actually call anyone at Best Buy. It takes you to a call center somewhere that's across an ocean somewhere. And so I had to actually physically go into the store and ask the employee to get a physical receipt. Like, who keeps receipts nowadays, right? It was so annoying. But the universe, nature, provided me with a free $50 bill that I found on the ground.
Beautiful. All right. So let's talk about that. Let's start there. So we found a $50 bill on the ground, and you consider this to be natural, the universe, nature.
Yeah. This isn't the first time it happened to me, so I just assumed that like finding money on the ground is something that happens semi-regularly.
Resubbing for the 32nd month. Blessings to you, just saying hi. Pawn Scum, hi to you as well. Namaste. Brother of Devoted Light, community of Devoted Light at patreon.com. Pawn Scum is a member. Blessings to you. Been a member of the community of Devoted Light for a very long time. Namaste. Now, okay, so let me tell me, what's Reverend at all cost money?
Mm-hmm.
What about finding that $50 bill is natural? What makes that natural?
I've found money on the ground before just randomly, so I just assume that is a semi-natural occurrence that happens in people's lives.
Okay.
I found 100 before. I found like 20s before. I found I've been hitting this THC vape a lot, and it's kind of triggering my asthma a little bit, so sorry about the heavy breathing. I'm also giving up nicotine, so I haven't smoked any cigarettes in a while, and my lungs are adjusting, and I'm learning how to breathe again.
I mean, I know you don't pay attention to indica or sativa, but my guess would be sativa right now.
Potentially.
I mean, I guess it's possible but it's got like an outward vibe, right?
Okay, this one says passion guava.
Caller, are you breathing heavy because you are masturbating, or is it due to all the cool vaping things around you?
It's probably because I have really shitty lungs. Like I was a chain-smoking asthmatic, and I haven't had any nicotine for like only 2 weeks now, and my lungs are readjusting.
Naked Comedy, namaste with the sub. Give me a swimming pool over an ocean, river, or lake any day. Naked Comedy, Anti-Nature, Bold Stance. I'd love to talk to you tonight about that. Naked Comedy, Anti-Nature. I'm sure there are some people that agree with you. So okay.
Well, I was just calling in to say, is nature good? Yes. And I didn't really
And you
feel
what?
any need to elaborate. The question is nature good? And I'm going to say yes.
Holy moly! Craigulators. Okay, well, listen, I'm going to get you on record and leave it right there. It all costs money.
Yep.
Thanks for joining us.
Namaste.
Namaste. I got bored once. It was 30 seconds ago. And that's from Hypocryptomatic talking shit to Reverend It All Costs Money. Hopefully you received that as the sort of vitriol in which it was intended from Hypocryptomatic. Namaste. Craigulators, 5 community subs. Brother, extremely generous. 1 second caller. Craigulators has gifted 5 community subs. Namaste to you, Craigulators. Thank you so very much. And also, thank you again to Craigulators for sitting down with me in our one-on-one conversation with the most recent podcast episode, Podcast of Devoted Light, available to my Patreon subscribers, Community of Devoted Light, a sit down with your moderator, Craigulators. Beautiful conversation. Thank you for the subs, and thank you for your spiritual generosity tonight and every night. Namaste. Caller, how are we doing tonight?
We're doing good.
Wonderful. Hey, could you hold on? Say. One moment. Go ahead. Say something else.
Something else.
One more time.
Can you hear me?
You're a little soft. Can you speak up a little bit?
Oh, I think that's just me. My bad. Yeah, is that a little bit better?
Oh, perfect. Yeah, now we got you.
Yeah.
Thank you for being flexible with me. Caller, what's something we can call you tonight?
Nate.
Nate. Short for Nathan?
Something like that.
Something like that. Well, I'll call you Nate with it. N as in naranja, Spanish word for orange.
It was my favorite color once.
Orange was your favorite color once. Talk to me. What period of life was this, and why was orange your favorite color?
First grade, second grade, and third grade. I got some orange light up Skechers, and it just went from there. We had an orange shirt. We had an orange hoodie. We had an orange everything, man. About the fall colors.
Because it was fall colors? That's why you're into it, Nate?
I feel like I was just into the fall colors in general, but just orange was my thing.
Yeah, I'm one for warm colors too. If I'm leaning one direction, it's going to be warm colors, personally speaking.
Yeah, same here, even still.
Well, how about now, though? Where are you at? Where favorite color-wise, huh?
It's like actually gone in reverse now, man. I'm like all about them cool colors now. I'm like, my favorite color, the thing I probably wear the most is blue right now.
Blue. So you're on the opposite end of the spectrum.
Yeah, something like that. We went from one side of the spectrum to another. We just kind of drifted.
Talk to me. So listen, let's go ahead and I'm going to ask you the big question. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Is nature good?
Is nature good? I feel like nature is very good, and we think it's bad because we're bad.
And it's bad to what was that?
I think nature is good, and we think sometimes it's bad because we're bad.
Interesting. So okay, I like this. I like this point that you're making. So let me repeat it back to just to make sure I understand correctly, okay? And you let me know if I got it wrong.
Okay.
So as far as nature, you like nature. Nature is good. Nature is good. And the only reason that we experience nature as bad is because there's something bad about us. So would you go even one step further with that? If good equals nature, nature equals good, and if bad equals, does bad equal not nature?
If you really think about it, man, like nature's just disorder. Us trying to put pieces together, that's order. I mean, that's just the universe's way. Going from organized to disorganized, that's just the way the wind blows. Interesting.
So as far as if you really think about it, bad is anti-nature, not a part of nature. And would you say that humans, because they have this sense of bad or this sort of invention of bad or whatever you want to call it, would you say that humans are not a part of nature?
I'd say we've lost our roots, man. You know what I mean? We're an apple that's fallen off the tree. We forgot we used to be part of it, my guy.
What happened? What was the linchpin? Where do we go wrong?
We got to go back into the earth, sprout anew.
Like live underground, or?
Like when an apple falls off, the seeds will go back into the earth, and boom, pops another tree. Then the cycle repeats.
So we all have so we basically have to die.
I mean,
that's a fine stance. There are so many great thinkers that think that as well.
Yeah, that's my stance. I'm standing on some business here.
Say that one more time.
I say I'll stand on business with that. I'll say yeah.
Yeah. Well, listen, you've been terminated. Beautiful first call. You've been terminated, though. Namaste. Hypocryptomatic saying nine, saying oopsie daisy from Hypocryptomatic. Blessings to you. Stone Monster 400. Caller, why such an extreme color swap? Why go from orange to blue? What a sicko. Interesting. Listen, Nate, if you're in the chat right now, go ahead and answer that question from Stone Monster 400. Caller, why such an extreme color swap? Why go from orange to blue? What a sicko. Okay, caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What's something we could call you tonight?
Hi, Leslie. It's Butterfly.
Butterfly, welcome back to the program, Butterfly. How we doing?
I'm doing pretty well. Namaste. Thank you so much for having me.
Of course, Butterfly. It's wonderful to have you. Now, talk to me. Butterfly, what makes something... do you feel that you've experienced nature before?
Oh, well, shit, yeah. I got a butterfly preserve.
Look at that. Look at that. I am 1 month away from being a program elite member. Namaste. Thank you to the guru with the new you. With the new you for you. Blessings to you, Nindy New. Wow. Thank you so much. And Nindy New, almost coming up on 2 years, if you can believe that. Nindy New, I want you to know, genuinely, I cherish your presence here. I really do. You add something. You add that little spice. You add that little bit of, what's that? Into the spice of the chat. And I can't tell you how much it means to me. All right, Nindy New? I mean that with my whole heart. Now, Butterfly.
Yes, sir.
I asked you if you've experienced nature. You said yes. And as evidence for this is because you have a butterfly preserve. And we've talked about that a little bit. So talk to me. Talk to me about the feeling of nature that you feel with your butterfly preserve. Tell us a little bit about that.
I mean, have you ever tried to protect the dumbest, most delicate creature on Earth that can't stop hurting itself? That's what it's like. It's pretty fun. Oh, butterflies taste terrible, and they are all poisonous. If they have a lot of bright colors, they're poisonous, so don't eat a butterfly.
So what I'm hearing you say, though, is one avenue that you have into nature is protection.
Oh, yeah.
That is how
they gotta be protected.
That is how you relate to it. Interesting. And we thank you for it. We thank you for your efforts.
Well, there was mass die-offs. They're all dying out, and when they die off, other animals die off, and then what are we going to do? Like, use fucking robots to pollinate everything?
Probably just jack off to some AI titties and
exactly. We're all dead by that time.
Eat, just drink like athletic greens or something.
We're headed towards what's that one? The Wally. We're all doing Wally.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, not that bad of a deal. You just kind of like,
yeah, hang out on the chair and a cruise ship in space.
Fram with a communal vision. I like to shoot butterflies with my gun. Any response?
That's pretty tough to do. Like they move in a serpentine pattern and they fly like a fart.
Dark Flames 88 rating. Namaste to Dark Flames 88. Blessings to you and welcome. You are so committed with these raids. I absolutely cherish it and I absolutely adore you. Thank you so much, Dark Flames 88, for being a part of the community and for committing yourself and your community here with Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Right now we're talking to Butterfly on the phone. Welcome, guys. Now, talk to me right now about this business, though. Talk to me real quick. So the butterflies, nature. Mm-hmm. Now, talk to me about something that's unnatural. So you've got a feeling of natural, right? Talk to me about a time where you felt something, you looked at it, and you said, even just to yourself, you said, that's not natural.
Glyphosate, Roundup. You ever seen that stuff in person, like actually being poured out?
No idea what that is. Talk to me about it.
In slow time. It's a heinous poison that's been used to, kill most things we need to live and survive because of Monsanto. But so when it comes out of the spout, it comes out in this weird form where it looks like it's in slow motion. Like it defies time. Like, this shit shouldn't even exist. It's so fucking heinous. And, like, I've gotten in my eyes and my mouth before, so I'm not going to live that long. But, it's great that we put all this stuff on all of our crops.
Yeah, that's how do you say it again?
Glyphosate.
Glyphosate. Ellie Benelli with a communal vision. Caller, do you have a favorite butterfly?
The monarch.
The monarch. Classic.
Mm-hmm. Flies from Canada to Mexico and back.
Yeah, I consider them the Rally's fries of the butterfly world. Something you just can't do.
Hell yeah. Pretty spicy. Yeah.
Love them.
Nice.
Absolutely love them. And Stone Monster 400 coming in with another communal vision. I'm going to share this with you as well. Caller, could someone fight butterflies with a 2x4?
It'd be tough. They move quickly. I have watched a butterfly fight. It's on my TikTok somewhere. They attack with their tiny little bites, so it wouldn't hurt you. But I think you'd wear yourself out and probably in some sort of like vaudeville fashion hit yourself in the face, probably before you hurt the butterfly with a 2x4. Unless you came down and on like a hammer motion, then 10 times out of 10 you're going to kill it. 10 times out of 10.
Communal vision coming in from Pepperoncini. How much to go to your preserve for an hour and stomp as many butterflies as I can?
$200,000.
$200,000, Pepperoncini.
Yep.
So, well, Pepperoncini might have the money. He might have the money.
It is, I am a 501c tax deductible, so you can write that off on your taxes. You can just,
Do you have the form?
Charge that to your business.
Okay, cool. Well, listen. And so this glyphosate you don't think is natural. You think butterflies are natural, and overall you think nature is good.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, like half dozen, 6 in, 6 in the other. Whatever that saying is. Yeah, it's good.
Well. All right, 6 of one, half dozen the other sounds like it's good and like kind of 50-50.
Well, sometimes it kicks you in the dick, like tornadoes suck ass.
Yeah.
You ever been in one of them?
I've always wanted to.
I was once, and it was kind of fun.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. It sounds awesome.
Right?
Yeah.
It was fun.
Exactly. And Godspeed says, I heard 12 to 15 butterflies can work together to drop hand grenades or improvise explosive devices. Confirm or deny?
That is to confirm. Only if they're swallowtails, though.
Wow. Well, listen, I appreciate how generous you've been with your time tonight. Any final words regarding nature before we move on?
Nature rules. Get out in it. Walk around in it. Stomp around in it if you have to. Just get outside, everyone.
Oh, real quick question. Just got under the gun. Larry Picklejar says, caller, I'm not a fan of Monsanto. I like to spray butterflies in the face with acetone. Any response?
I don't think Larry Picklejar goes outside.
Yeah. Reddit doesn't count. Pictures of trees on Reddit don't count, Larry Picklejar.
Yep.
All right. Namaste, butterfly. Good luck with the butterflies,
Namaste.
brother.
Thank you. Namaste.
Namaste. Guys, 708-247 or 708-240-8953. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What's something I can call you tonight?
Holy shit, it's Tony Spaghetti. I fucking missed you, bud.
Holy goddamn moly. Namaste. Everybody, guys, this is momentous. It's been so long since we've gotten to hear from Tony Spaghetti. Tony Spaghetti is somebody who's been a part of the program for literal years. We watched this guy's life transform from the ground up in every way imaginable. And it's so good to hear from you, Tony. How are you doing tonight?
I'm in jail. I'm watching you on my government-issued iPad, and I stole a phone from my bunkie, a Galaxy Samsung, and I'm calling you from that one. So I only got a couple of minutes. I only got a couple of minutes of time on this.
Well, listen, I'm so glad that you found a way to connect to us. It's been too much time. Can I ask why we're in prison, Tony?
Wait, hold on. Hello?
Can you hear me?
No, here we go. No, we got it. Yeah. It's a bad jail cell phone. I apologize.
Oh, I understand. No. I get it. Now talk to me. Why are we in prison?
But there was a situation, and you got to get in. And then listen, it's okay. Listen, they give you little iPads. You can watch. Listen, I watch all the time. Listen, I've been inside for like a couple of months. Maybe 36 months. And so what I do is I watch you from iPad, and then I told them, hey, look, I got to call in tonight because it's nature good. And so I stole my bunkie cell phone, the Galaxy S1. And I said, listen, I got to call in. I got to tell them what's going on.
Okay, so you're in prison. All that to say, you're in prison for a situation.
Right. No, listen, it's a legal liability if I can tell you this much, but it's kind of around an assault. An assault on a peace officer.
Communal vision from Fram Weard. Tony, do you know Big Time Tommy?
Listen, Big Time Tommy, no, the guy got out. No, good for him. Listen, I know Big Time Tommy, but he's good and he got out. Good for him. Also, let me tell you something here, Les, too. Like, can I call you Les? Is that all right?
Please. Of course you know that. We go way back.
I'm in the hole. I snuck all this goods into the hole, too. They're like, hey, let me search your stuff. And I say, I'm taking everything in the hole.
Right, yeah.
Because I like to fight people, So I brought it all in the hole. I got my iPad. I got my Samsung. I'm going to I'm going to call Explorations. What do you mean,
Larry Picklejar asks, caller, did you go to jail for some sort of illicit sex with an older person?
Listen, let me tell you something. Larry Picklejar, and I miss this guy. Listen, I haven't heard Larry Picklejar in a long time, and I love this guy. Listen, I will have sex with both male and female whenever you want. You know what I mean? Money is money.
We're talking about old people. Would you do that?
Right. Yeah, 100%. Older the better,
Okay, because he asked you if you're in jail for any sort of sexual crime against a senior citizen. And you said, I'm bisexual.
Listen. No, I hit a cop in the face. That's what happened. And I violated my parole as like a flash violation. They put you back in. I'm back in the ringer, That's why I've been called back in. I've been in jail, but now I got my situation, and I got an iPad and I got my cell phone, so I can call back.
Pepper and Cheney with a communal vision, real quick, just says, "Listen."
Very nice. Listen, that's very cryptic.
Well, listen,
Listen,
you're
what does that
probably
mean?
already running out of
You
time,
know?
so let me just take you to task on the theme, Tony. If I've got you on the horn, I got to
Okay.
plumb the depths of that mind, that gorgeous mind. So tonight we're asking ourselves, is nature good? Do you think nature is good?
Oh, it's fantastic. Listen, I'm going to tell you something. I only got a little bit of nature. When you walk the yard, get a little bit of blades of grass in your hand. When you have, your little shank in your back pocket, that's how you know you're alive, right? I'm in my hole 24/7, right? They give me an hour out, and then, listen, you touch a little blades of grass, and you got a little blade in your back pocket, you're ready to go. Listen, nature's fantastic.
Oh,
it's great.
Interesting. So this is just based on getting to steal grass during your hour of yard time in prison for punching a cop in the face.
Right. Yeah, listen, I like to take a little bit of blades of grass and put it back into my cell, and you know what? I try to build a little bit of, shelter, but listen, it goes away. But, I only have an hour every week, so it's tough. But listen, everyone out there is like, oh, nature's bad. Listen, I'm going to tell you something. If you don't have nature around you, fucking go to jail. Come with me. Come hang out with me. You know what I mean?
You say come to prison. Well, listen, we got a couple communal visions before I'm sure you're running out of time on the S1 in there. Quick communal vision from Framley Yard says, how did you fit an entire iPad in your ass?
Listen, here's the situation, too. You got to bribe your way to get the iPad in. Listen, the iPad's very easy to smuggle into jail. You don't have to smuggle in the ass, but listen, come to jail, Frame. I'll tell you what's going on. He doesn't have to do that.
Is it like an iPad? What's the iPad mini? We got a mini iPad, kid iPad? What kind of...
Yeah, you tuck it between your cheeks and you fucking walk through. It's easy.
So I think we need to keep in mind the dimensions of Tony Spaghetti's ass. He's a very fat man with a huge ass.
Right. I'm a big boy. I can tuck a lot of stuff on my cheeks.
Yeah, a big fat fella, big ass with a big ass cheek situation. Now we do another communal vision from Larry Pickle Jar says, caller, when you said hit a cop in the face, do you actually mean slapping an old lady in the tits with a hammer?
I mean, I wish. Now listen, this is a very interesting situation. The reason why I got a flash violation for my parole, because I was on parole for a long time, is I open palm slapped a cop in the face because I had my e-bike parked backwards, apparently. He said, hey, you got to move the e-bike. I said, not going to happen. Open palm slapped the guy, and then all of a sudden I'm back in jail, but I'm comfortable here. So it's okay. It's all right.
Okay. Well, thank you for taking the time to answer that. And then one final communal vision from Pepperoncini just says, listen.
Right. No, listen. Pepperoncini is very interested in, is this guy doing some kind of seminar? He's just like, listen, what is he trying to do,
Yeah, I don't know. I think he's just trying to make fun of you.
Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure about what he's trying to make fun of me of, so I'm going to move past. I don't really.
I think it's just because you're saying you say listen, so he's saying you. So he says listen.
Oh, like a little bit of mnemonics. All right, no, that's all right. I understand that. Listen, I'll see you in jail, Pepper. I'll kiss you, little Pepper.
He's gonna.
A little sexual innuendo.
I love that. So we're just talking about good old fashioned rape. Thanks so much. Appreciate you joining us.
Yeah, well, I mean, like just. Yeah, but a quick little kiss, not too much,
But a penis kiss, which...
Yeah, I mean, it's a give or take, it just depends on the iPad time, because it's a real weird type situation. When you're in jail on a flash, probation, you only get 24 minutes on your iPad like I'm a little kid. I'm like, no, listen, I need more than that, I gotta watch Leslie the whole time.
I love that. All right, right on. Well, listen... Keep yourself safe in there, all right? Don't kiss too many peppers while you're in there.
No, I'm not. Listen, I'm going to tell you something, though, Les. I'm going to tell you this straight up, be honest. I'm going to keep kissing peppers to keep watching the program. I'll tell you this much. Listen, I'm a long time viewer of the whole situation. I'm going to keep kissing peppers. I want to keep watching the program. Now, listen, I can't kiss more peppers to get the Galaxy S1 to call in. but I wanted to call in because it's been a long time. So, you know, I want to call in and say, hey, look, I'm kissing penises to get myself here. You know, that's my validation to the program. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay. Well, listen, your commitment is, you're setting the bar for a commitment. I don't know of anybody else who's, you know, manipulating any other, like a penis, or having their penis manipulated in order to participate in the program. So, kudos to you. And listen, thank you so much. I don't want you to get in trouble. So let's say goodnight here, and hopefully we'll talk to you soon.
Go.
What'd you say?
Okay, bye-bye. I love you. Say it back.
Love you, Tony.
Namaste. Say it back.
Namaste. Beautiful. Love that. 708-240-8953. 708-240-8953. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Hey, Leslie, it's Toaster.
Toaster! Namaste, Toaster. How are you doing tonight?
Hey, I'm just kind of worn out.
All right, well, let's get that energy up for Explorations with Leslie Tanner, Toaster.
Yeah.
All right, so why are you so worn out, Toaster?
I've been talking all day.
Okay, Larry Picklejar with a communal vision coming in just a moment, I'm sure. Welcome, Bruja Mutt. Namaste to you, and welcome to Explorations. Everybody welcome Bruja Mutt. Blessings to you. Well, listen, as much as I would love to explore everything that you've given me so far, we do have a communal vision from Larry Picklejar saying, caller, you suck. Any response?
I don't answer communal visions.
So we're back to that old song and dance?
It's always been that way.
No, you answered last time.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
What?
Anyway, so Toaster. Toaster, so we're a little sleepy, a little worn out. What did you talk about all day?
Yeah, I'm just worn out. Is that a problem?
No, sir. Just trying to get some energy going on Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Now, Toaster.
Well, I can't be energetic every 24/7 for everyone that ever wants to talk to me. Sometimes I just need to take it easy. Is that illegal? Is that a crime?
No, it's like someone might consider this to be disrespectful. Fran Weard, don't respond to this vision if you're a stupid dumbass.
I'm not responding to it.
You just responded though by saying you're not responding to it.
Well, I'm just saying in general. I'm just talking to you.
Well, let's just jump right into the theme then, Toaster. Tonight we are talking about nature. Now, what's your relationship like with nature? When was the last time you felt like you felt nature?
I have an intimate relationship with nature.
Larry Picklejar with communal vision. No one hang up on Toaster. Leslie deserves to lose 10% of his audience for putting up with this garbage.
Oh, I'm not going to respond to that. So, not even mad.
Okay,
well, so what if I'm low energy? So what if I'm so what if I'm monotone? So what? What's the big deal? I had a long day today. I've been through a lot this last week.
Hypocryptomatic says, Toaster is the least supportive piece of ass I've ever heard speak to friends. Busted.
Not responding.
What?
Not responding. I think I'm getting sick. I've just been so lethargic lately. There's just so much to do.
Ellie, or Stone Monster 400 saying, it smells like someone farted. Was that you, Toaster?
No.
Lewis underscore namaste to you. Thank you so much for that, Prime. Nevada Johnson hitting that 23 months. Nevada Johnson almost 2 years with us at Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Namaste.
So, Leslie, it's been a while since we've chatted, huh?
You have an intimate... Yep.
Long time no see.
Yeah, dude. It's great to hear you. Great to see you. So we've got a communal vision. Caller has no personal accountability, and I find that respectable in a Leslian sense. Take that as you will, caller. You have been on the program longer than anyone I know and have made zero progress. The program works.
Who said that?
It all costs money.
But I drink too much water too fast.
Ellie Benelli, thanks so much. Hon, Ellie Benelli, Toaster, do you hate nature? I mean, you kill acorn girls.
I killed one acorn girl. Well, I guess 3 now. Look.
Lewis underscore just saying, hello, Toaster. Convicted public masturbator. I didn't know that about you. Namaste, Lewis.
I just wanted to call in and say and just kind of catch up and say hi.
Well, we got to do the program. We got to do the program.
I wasn't really ready for the Inquisition, this whole Inquisition.
I mean, this is the program. Nevada Johnson, obsessed with tweezing, weird penis. The answer to your question tonight, Wesley, is yes. The question of his nature, good. Now, you are so inspiring to the community. We're going to hardly have time to get to the question, Toaster. Listen, I know you're sleepy, but stick it out with me a little bit, all right? It's nice to talk to you. It really is. I know I'm giving you the business, but I got to tell you, it feels really good to talk to you right now.
I'm really glad that we can reconnect.
Me too.
It's been too long.
It has.
When was the last time we talked? How long has it been? If you really stop and think about it.
I mean, I was in your chat like a half an hour before I started streaming.
Oh, that was you? That was the real Leslie Tanner?
Yep.
No shit.
Yeah, totally.
No shot.
Larry Picklejar, caller, you literally have no idea what it means to put up with a lot of anything. You exist. That's the extent of what you do.
Just to exist is to suffer.
Wow.
But Leslie, when was the last time we were really like talking voice to voice, you know?
Tropace with a communal vision. Toaster does more than just touch the grass. Care to share with the class?
Leslie?
Yes?
I asked you a question.
What was the question, Toaster?
When was the last time you and I just talked voice to voice? Man to man.
It's been so long. It's been,
friend.
I think probably the last time you called into Explorations. Probably been a couple weeks, huh?
Probably been a couple weeks. Been so long. I missed you.
I missed you too, brother. Best friend Toaster. 2 best friends just missing each other.
I can't believe that was really the real Leslie Tanner in the chat. That's crazy. You know, let me tell you something, Leslie. There's a faker. There's a scoundrel around here going by the name of the real What's Up Cat's Up. And that's not me. I don't know who that is.
Communal vision from
that's a-
Zombie Orphans. Wow, seems like this toaster is broken. Has anyone checked his coils? Just kidding. He hasn't cooked since birth.
Ha ha ha. Another communal vision I'm not going to respond to.
Duncan did
So
it with
that one's
another
fun.
communal vision. Toaster with low T. Is it nature or nurture? Was I born this way or what? Sloppy toppy.
Ha ha, wow, you can rhyme. Real funny.
I love how the internet
Response, you
empowers
responded.
everyone to express
Well,
themselves.
Well, I know, it was just an observation.
Hold
It was
on, I
just
got to
like-
do another quote. Quick
Oh.
affirmation for the ladies. Listen, look at your hands. Look in the mirror. Look at your hands. Look in the mirror. The weaving story of your tale has yet to begin.
Leslie, it's taking so much effort for me right now to carry on this conversation with you because I'm so tired. But I wanted to get your opinion on the situation that I'm facing with this imposter, the body snatcher that's pretending to be me, that goes by the name of the real What's Up Cat's Up. He's in all of our chats, and what do I do? What do I do about this, Leslie? He was in my chat, he was in your chat, and he's pretending to be me.
A lot of
Leslie,
people
what do I
get
do?
really upset
Hold
whenever
on.
there's a mass shooting.
Leslie?
I certainly
There's
There's
understand
a quote.
why.
Shut up for a
You
moment. I have
didn't
to-
say quote. You didn't say quote. I was talking the whole time and there was a quote going on.
Okay, there's going to be a quote. And then I got to figure out what
Okay.
happened to Blossom.
There's something very gay about the internet, isn't there?
There we go. There we go. That's for Larry.
Tell me when I can talk.
Another quote.
Healing is possible, important, and a moral imperative among the enlightened, claimed the rotting, masturbating corpse.
That was a good one. That was a really good. There's so many good ones. Thanks so much, Not Mish. And Nevada Johnson, I don't know why Blossom isn't going off. So you get Blossom. Listen, Nevada Johnson. Nevada Johnson, pick something else. You get a freebie. You pick whatever you want. All right. I'm gonna be looking in the chat. You tell me what you need. Naked Comedy
You
just
ever
terminated you. Bye, Toaster.
Wait,
Naked Comedy saying, night, tucking you in. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Namaste to you. My name is Leslie. What's something I can call you tonight?
Hey, Leslie. How's it going? This is Chris again.
Chris, welcome back to the program. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. From the food of the next level.
The food of the next level. Talk to me about the food of the next. What have you been chomping on?
Well, to be honest, I'm not that proud, but I just had some Oreos.
Ooh, now that's a food of the next level. Why can't it be a food of the next level?
Well, we discussed before that, there was a kind of like a weird, dilemma between, what nourishes you and what,
Right. Yes.
condemns you. Yeah. And,
Who's to say
but,
self-destruction isn't a valid path to the next level?
Yeah, I don't. It just depends what level or what direction I guess you're going in. Maybe. So tonight's theme is nature? It's good.
No, the question is nature good? Yeah. So talk to me right now. What are you thinking? What are you feeling right now? Let's start with this question. Actually, let's start with this question. Ready? The question being, what makes something unnatural?
Genetic modification, maybe.
Interesting.
But
Okay.
then, that's only done by something that's organic as well, perhaps. So it's really hard. I don't know. I guess.
I guess go ahead, say that.
Well, I guess anything is objectively natural because if it can be witnessed or perceived or whatever or thought of, then it exists in some kind of form. Maybe not physical, but some kind of form.
So do you have an example?
Yeah, like like if I thought of like a genie coming out of a bottle, that likely could never exist,
Larry Pickle Jar, caller really carrying the torch of Toaster's high energy call.
Carrying the torch of, yeah, I know. I'm doing my best. I'm trying. It's been it's my second ever call-in. But nature.
George in space rating. You saved that idea. I want to hear all about it, but I just need to welcome the Raiders. George in space, good to see you. Namaste to George, and namaste to my Raiders rating the Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Raiders, if you could do me a favor, go ahead, refresh the page and hit and follow, because what you're going to see on the screen tonight is absolutely groundbreaking. We are at day one of the rest of your life. That I promise you. This Explorations with Leslie Tanner is the most effective personal power program in the country. Chris, you've been terminated. Namaste. The most effective personal power program in the country here, and our avenue of unlocking and unleashing the power within is nature good? Today we're talking about, is nature even good? Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight? Larry Pickle Jar.
Hi, Leslie. It's Sam.
Who is this?
It's Sam.
Sam,
Comedy.
Sam, what did you say? Sorry?
It's Sam Naked Comedy.
Sam, Naked Comedy. Sam, guys, we got Naked Comedy on the line. Username Naked Comedy. Sam hitting us off on Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Sam, it's been a while since you called.
It has, and I have a lot of thoughts on today's topic based on, I can't remember what update I gave you guys last time, but I have a lot of thoughts on the topic.
Oh, well, listen, I'd love to. Well, real quick, we got a communal vision from Godspeed before we jump in. Godspeed says, the universe is infinite, so literally anything can exist and also be natural. Even a little tiny newborn baby counting all the grains of sand on 100 planets in one perfect second. Not only is this happening, it is happening all the time, forever, every second. Consider that while you wallow in your termination, caller.
Previous caller.
So I
Not
guess
me.
that's for the previous caller, unless someone's going to hit you with it right now. But so I've got so many thoughts about that, Godspeed. Listen, that is a castrated mind. That is a molested mind. That is a weak mind. And I challenge you, Godspeed. You of all people I want you to identify something unnatural. You need it for your health. Hypocryptomatic, best friend Leslie, explorer of the month here. You so far lots of messages coming in. Can't terminate everyone. The heck? I don't have my phone anymore, BF. I don't know what you're talking about, Hypocryptomatic. You can terminate everyone. There's no rules about that at all. Or if that was a question, I don't know. You say stuff in like cryptic little riddles sometimes. So, Explorer of the Month, Hypocryptomatic. Namaste. Now, Sam, you called up. You got a bunch of ideas, and I'd love to hear them. So the question of the night being, is nature good? We've got a lot of new people in the chat. Very exciting to have Georgia Spaces Raiders, Spoopy Kits Raiders, Dark Flames Raiders, Ellie Benelli's Raiders, and we've got a party happening in the chat right now. So, and I'm very excited that we have this audience for you, Sam. So tell us.
Yeah.
Hold nothing back. Tell us, what is nature good? What are your thoughts?
I think it's complicated. I think that nature, oddly, is one of those things you kind of need a lot of privilege to be on the good side of. You know what I mean? Like,
you need privilege to be on the good side of it. Talk to me about that.
Yeah, you got to live somewhere where you got the nice nature. Everybody's talking about touching grass,
right?
Getting in the butterflies and
Sure.
shit. I'm over where I'm at right now, dusty as hell. Literally dust storms. That's what we get hit with. So my nature is dirt. My nature is dead rocks.
Interesting. So, nature, dead rocks, and do you think it's good or bad? These dead rocks and dust.
It's bad. We're not supposed to breathe in dead rocks.
Bad.
You know what I mean?
Sucks.
There's no water here. I mean, I like pools over natural bodies of water for many reasons. But, you know, when you don't have access, a pool will be there in any condition, in any weather. You just maybe got to put it inside, but you can put a pool anywhere.
So let me. I love a pool. I saw you say that earlier. I love a damn pool.
It's perfect.
I love it.
Keep it clean, nice clean chemicals, nice unnatural chemicals, keeping you safe from all sorts of amoebas and weird water things, you know? Also, you know, just being out in nature, like if you can walk, that's great. But if you can't, don't go out there. How are you going to get back?
So let me try to. I'm just gonna try to make sure I understand what it is that you share, just for my own understanding, and let me know if I'm mischaracterizing it. Larry Picklejaw, real quick before I say it. Caller, everywhere has dirt, rocks, and air. Stop shoving your privilege in our faces. Any response?
You know, get good with the basics, I guess.
Get good with the basics. Get good with the basics. All right. Well, that's a lot to chew on. That's a call. That's a whole show in and of itself. But let me try to repeat what I heard from you with this. So aside from the obvious stuff like trees and grass and forests and whatnot and rivers, these are nature, right? These are classic nature. But aside from that, what I hear from you is identifying, the dust and the rocks as bad and as not nature, right? We don't talk. Is that nature?
I'm saying it is nature, but it sucks. I mean, has anybody called in yet talking about how much they love dirt and dust and rocks?
No one yet.
No one yet. And don't anybody call in talking about crystals. That's a privileged rock. You take your privilege out of nature when you decide good or bad.
You take your privilege when you decide good or bad. You are removing yourself from nature. Is that what you're hearing? Is that what I'm hearing?
No, I'm saying, like, if you're gonna say if nature is good or bad, like, take away all of your privileges that make your nature enjoyable, and like, once you tear all that away, is nature that enjoyable? You know what I mean? If you're out in the wilderness and you don't have sunscreen, is that good nature, or are you going to get burned? You know?
Interesting. So this is kind of getting so what I'm hearing from you is we've got nature, and then we got good, and within nature we've got good and bad nature. Good nature helps us, feels good, fosters our life. Bad nature, it causes us displeasure, aesthetically unappealing, and takes life away from us. Am I hearing you right?
Yeah. There are multitudes within nature, and it is up to each of us to decide if it's good or bad for us. But I challenge the community, because I know you have, if you're here, I know you have the capacity to be challenged. Question, what about nature makes it good, and how much of that is what you're bringing to the table to survive it?
A mindset, huh?
Because I personally think nature pretty bad. Nature's coming for us on a lot of fronts all over, and we're in a war with nature. So it's like, are you going to be one of nature's lackeys, or are you going to fight the good fight and keep us alive? It's nature versus us at this point, you know?
Interesting. So, real quick before we close out tonight's call, well, first of all, communal vision from OM Godspeed. OM Godspeed, thank you so much. Rewardian, also namaste to you. Rewardian joining us here at Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Namaste to Rewardian and blessings to you. Real quick, OM Godspeed says, thank you, Guru, thank you, Guru, for keeping me on the path to the next level. After strong reflection, I now know the infinite universe also leaves room for an infinite number of unnatural things, objects which any unthinking process would shun. If only they could. Consider Doritos 3D, gas station drugs, and the helicopter. And then realize there are entire galaxies composed entirely of these objects. Namaste. Dreadlock coming in with a subscription. Fortune 500 consultant, didn't know that. Congratulations on the gig. Dreadlock, I don't even know how I got here. I always end up here, says Dreadlock. Namaste. Something for that 4th month in a row and just being like, what the fuck is going on? I love that energy. You keep that energy. You crystallize that energy. That energy of alienation is so important. Who are these people? Where am I? What is this thing on the screen? Do not figure it out. You make sure you stay separate, but you make sure you stay present, and the gifts of explorations will manifest in your life. Namaste to you. Now, listen to me. Let's one question before we end our call on nature with you, a naked comedy. Tell us, is there a time that you can remember that nature hurt you?
You know, when I was a kid, I don't know if people familiar with San Diego in this chat. There's a place called La Jolla that has a seal area. I forget what it's called because I don't know nature terms like that. But seals, they come up to the shore. And when I was a kid, not to age myself, you could go down with the seals. You could hang out with them. You could swim with them. And, you know, I'm not trying to give my villain origin story here, but let's just say I was swimming with the seals. I was having a good time. Everybody was chill. And then one day, boom, one of those seals took me way far out to a rock and left me there.
Oh, Lord, how old were you?
I'm just saying. That's what I'm saying. I was humbled for my privilege that day at the tender age of 5 or 6. And so, you know, I don't want y'all to be pulled away by a seal to a faraway rock. I want you to face those demons inside yourselves before you have to face them out there.
Wow. So a little lesson, a scary little story about seals, just kind of playing games with you, right? Maybe they were playing with you, but it scared the shit out of you, scarred you. You've got trauma for it.
And I think, you know, that's what nature brings. Like nature, if you think it's good, that's great. I'm not saying it's all the most horrible thing in the world, but you really got to figure out what you're bringing to the table to make it palatable. Because you might be just in your head sunshines and rainbows and just not know that nature could turn on you.
You know
what? You
what?
might think you know, but you don't know it till it happens.
Something to think about, especially with that dust and rocks, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those dust and rocks.
Maybe they suck because your attitude sucks.
No.
Well, namaste.
Namaste, Guru.
Namaste, Naked Comedy. Sam. Beautiful call. What a chance to speak with Naked Comedy. It's been too long since we got to speak to you, Naked Comedy. AKA Sam, namaste to you. Thank you so much. Running comedy shows over on the Naked Comedy channel. Shout out Naked Comedy. Real quick, psychic emergency.
This is the Psychic Emergency National Alert System, also known as PNAS. We've interrupted this broadcast in cooperation with Explorer Nindinu to issue a psychic emergency. What about apathy? What about us? I need you. What about us? What about nature's worth? Ooh, it's our planet's womb. What about us? What about animals? What about it? We've turned kingdoms to dust. What about us? What about elephants? What about us? Have we lost their trust? What about us? Cheer 300. Repeat. What about apathy? What about us? I need you. What about us? What about nature's worth? Ooh, it's our planet's womb. What about us? What about animals? What about it? We've turned kingdoms to dust. What about us? What about elephants? What about us? Have we lost their trust? What about us? Cheer 300. We now continue with your normal broadcast.
Wow, beautiful. Nindinu raising the alarm with a psychic emergency. and it sounds like lyrics to something that I don't know, and I don't want anyone to tell me what that's from, because it's beautiful the way it is, and that's how I want to remember it. Especially raised, it got my adrenaline going with this Psychic Emergency National Alert System. Thank you so much to Nindy New. Blessings and namaste. Now, guys, it's time for that pee break. It's time for me to take a little pee-pee. I'll be back in just a moment with the second half of our exploration with Leslie Tanner tonight, taking more calls and tackling the question, is nature good? So take this moment, get a little glass of water, reset your mind's eye to prepare for the energy of our second half, and also stick around for a couple words about my community of devoted light at patreon.com. If you've seen the magic happen on the call-in show and you want even more magic in your life, you can find everything and even more. Mind-expanding videos, podcasts, music downloads, monthly postcard, and even more at my community of devoted light at patreon.com. Namaste, everybody. I'll be back in just a moment.
Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Since Leslie and his program broke onto the scene, Explorations has become the #1 best-selling and most influential personal power program in modern history. Millions of people from all over the world have gotten a chance to meet this truly remarkable man and utterly transform their lives with the power of Explorations.
I listened to this introductory tape and I knew then and there, this is what I needed. I felt just so much better knowing there are a bunch of people out there suffering like me.
I'm not kidding you. I think after the first tape, I knew, okay, I'm gonna be fine.
I got such relief from the very beginning of starting the program.
Now that you've gotten a taste of what this program is capable of, it's time to show you how to take your life to the next level. Here to tell you more about what is possible is legally licensed clinical therapist, author, coach, speaker, entrepreneur, martial artist, amateur musician, one of the nation's foremost thinkers, and our guru, Leslie Tanner.
Good evening, everyone. Whether you've been with us since the very beginning and have watched Explorations work wonders in your life, or you're joining us for the first time tonight, I say namaste to you. As you've watched Explorations in action during our call-in show, no doubt your mind is reeling from the limitless potential you now know is possible. Between the tailored themes and lectures, to the myriad avenues of exploration through the channel points, to the customized ways to interact with me and the community, there simply has never been anything quite like this program. Now is usually the point in one of these self-help programs where it starts to sound like a sales pitch. Someone like me might normally say something like, "Listen, I know your time is precious. Let me cut to the chase." But there's only one problem with that. We know your time isn't precious. I could speak at length for hours and hours about absolutely nothing, and I still wouldn't be wasting your time because, well, you're here. Looking for a fast, all-encompassing solution to the problems in your life that have become so intolerable, you're not sure what you're going to do. You may be considering any number of extreme decisions, ranging from short-term band-aids to more permanent solutions. However, as dark and bleak as your situation is, so too must our tools be bright and revolutionary. So whether you're tired and looking for more energy and enthusiasm for life, or maybe you're lonely and isolated but want better relationships, let me tell you that for these things and so much more, my breakthrough program of explorations to explore the universe and beyond really works. It's worked for elite performance athletes, critically acclaimed artists, best-selling authors, entrepreneurs, and for thousands of others just like you. I have been blessed by the universe for a brief moment that I now command upwards of $50,000 for speaking engagements. But through the technology of this program, you can hire me, Leslie Tanner, as your personal therapist, coach, and guru, all rolled into one at the Community of Devoted Light on patreon.com, where you and thousands of others just like you are learning to leverage the chaos around them to catapult their lives to heights that were previously unimaginable. Here's how it works. I've created a tightly knit community where individuals seeking to access the next level are able to study, reflect, meditate, and grow with an ever-expanding library of exclusive materials, each containing life-changing tools and techniques designed to explore topics covered here in our call-in show, but much more deeply, therefore increasing the benefits of the program exponentially. These materials include your name in the credits at the end of the stream, demonstrating the importance of your leadership and the value of your investment. A signed personal postcard sent out each month full of observations and witticisms by me, Leslie Tanner. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Exclusive video materials not available to the poor, designed to rocket your progress past those who cannot afford success. Here's a little sneak peek at what you're missing. A dictionary. I know what's in here. Words. And I can't read them. I do not read, I cannot read. Now, a lot of people live their lives reading and extolling the benefits to others about what reading can do in their life. Downloads of all specially crafted music used in our productions here and elsewhere that have accompanied your journey thus far. Tracks such as New Beginnings, Psychic Romance, Reaching into Darkness, or The Skeptic's Gamble. Exclusive archival prints such as these, channeled and honed by myself, Leslie Tanner, upon which you can guide your own meditations at home. I'm not an artist, nor do I claim to be. These visions are a burden and cause me immense suffering. But I do it for you. Now, you might expect that a program like this would cost thousands of dollars, but because I'm offering this to you through the internet, these life-transforming materials can be yours for the monthly cost of a few cups of coffee on your way to work. With access to these materials, regardless of your level of investment, you will also be receiving a complimentary download of our landmark track, The Sojourn Begins, as a thank you. So does this sound good to you? Well, what are you waiting for? If you are ready to join the thousands of others who have already committed to the final journey to access the next level, simply type Final Journey into the chat and you will be guided with further instructions. One thing I can promise you is that however massive your problems are, however abject and humiliating your life has become, I have created something so simple yet so profound in this program You'll be absolutely flabbergasted by the results. Now, let's get back to the program. Namaste.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Explorations with Leslie Tanner, the most effective personal power program in the country, bar none. That was a couple words about my community of devoted light at patreon.com. Now, those of you called, and not many of you, not all of you will, I know, because it costs money and a lot of you are poor, and your life will be worse and continue to be worse because you don't have the money to make it better. And this is exactly one of those situations. You want to talk about what's natural? Being poor and being in pain is natural. There's nothing unnatural about that. If you're complaining about it, don't complain about nature because it's the most natural thing in the world. Night Year, blessings to you. Night Year coming in with a resub. Also, the creams. The creamsicle man. The creamsicle man. Hitting us with that goddamn prime. Namaste to creamsicle man. Very generous of you. Also, Night Year coming in with that 16 months in a row. Guru, I just wanted to say I've officially taken out that loan you recommended and wired you the money for my room in the compound. Namaste. Beautiful. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. That is, and honestly, it's going to pay for itself. It's going to pay for itself. The way we're going to run the ownership of the compound is you're going to have that money back in probably just a couple months in that compound. Now, I can't say anything official yet. Lawyers are still working on it, but within a couple months, it's going to pay for itself. It's a wise investment. Namaste. So, guys, if you're poor and it sucks, yeah, no shit, duh. And this is just going to continue to be another one of those situations because if you really want to get to the real meat and potatoes of the program, it's behind a paywall. And if you don't have $5 a month, fuck off. But if you do have $5 a month, welcome to the community of Devoted Light at patreon.com, where there are podcast music downloads, monthly postcards, so many things that I need to share with you as soon as I possibly can. Namaste to you. Simply type !final journey into the chat right now for instructions how you too can join my community of Devoted Light. Now, before we open up the line, guys, a couple of orders of business. First and foremost, I kind of wanted to do re-up on the announcement of our Explorer of the Month. We started basically halfway through February. We started an Explorer of the Month, and that Explorer gets a whole host of benefits. Not just a title, but if you're not part of the community of Devoted Light, you get a free month of community of Devoted Light. I'll send you a little something in the mail if you're not. Now, this Explorer of the Month, already a member of the community of Devoted Light, already receiving all the benefits therein. Receive the prints when we had prints, receive the VHS tapes, receiving the postcards, etc., etc. So, guys, please join me in applauding our current Explorer of the Month. Rousing congratulations to Explorer of the Month, Hypocryptomatic. Guys, old Jenny on the block, the second one, the less successful and much more mentally ill one. Jenny, Hypocryptomatic, Genomatic, Namaste. Explorer of the Month. Yeah, everybody can talk shit. Everybody can talk all the shit that they want, but she is on top currently. So, Namaste. We'll see who the Explorer of the Month next month is. It'd be so funny if it was just her again, huh? It'd be so funny. That would be such a delight for me, personally speaking. And not that she even deserves it for the third month in a row, but just because it will most assuredly piss as many people off as possible. People don't like her. That's why. Now, guys, next order of business is we've got some mail. I love getting mail from you. So listen, I'm going to put it up on screen one more time. It's below in the About section as well. But if you'd like to send me some mail, P.O. Box 47621, Chicago, Illinois 60647. Leslie Tanner. Write it to me, Leslie Tanner, at that P.O. Box. I love getting stuff from you guys. Postcards, packages, letters. And as you can see tonight, if you want to think outside of the box, then goddamn do it. Because I've got one. This is from German royalty. You can see it says German royalty in the return address. So I think they must just know where that is. But Lord, I love getting stuff from him because this is definitely an outside the box experience from German royalty. So let's go ahead, and I'm not going to spoil it for those of you who are new to his style of sending gifts into the program. This is about the fifth time he's done exactly this. I've got a very wide collection of these things that I'm sure this is filled with. Yep. All right. Check, check, and check. We've got about 2. Yeah, okay. I'm just kind of getting lost in the trip. Now, is German with us? Okay, thank you. Thank you, Mish. Now, guys, what German likes to send, and again, I've got about 700 of these, is he goes to the mall or he goes to some such other place that has photo booths. And somehow he always finds the extras. He finds the extras that they just leave there. And I've generally got multiples. And moreover, what is almost represented in these pictures, nearly 100% of the time, are Mexican teenagers. I've got about 850 separate pictures of Mexican teenagers taking very delightful, vulnerable, ephemeral pictures of within a photo booth in a mall. I wish I could show you. Right, you can't see in too much detail, right? You get the vibe, right? And it's a weird one. You get the vibe, right? And it's a weird one for sure, but it's a good weird. It's a one that keeps me on my toes. It's like I'm sharing in his voyeurism, and it's a benevolent voyeurism because they leave it there, and I just get to like have them. So yeah, if you ever get the privilege of entering my studio, there's about, like I said, about 850 pictures of strange Mexican teenagers, people I'll never know, but I have this weird little snapshot of them at a very vulnerable point of their life. Namaste. This is exactly what a serial killer would do. I'm writing the screenplay now. Nindy knew. Do it. Do it. Do it. Get it funded, brother. Namaste. Would love to see that. Can't wait to see that story on the screen. Also, Night Year, thank you again for that resub. Blessings and namaste. Now, guys, it's time to get back down to brass tacks. What do you say we open up the line, right? Take a couple more calls. The line is open. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Namaste, Guru Leslie. This is Underhill or radio, but nobody used to care.
Underhill, nobody used to care. Radio. Namaste to you. Blessings to you. We got a brother from YouTube.com calling in.
Yeah, it's pretty barren over here right now, but pick up that steam, get it monetized. You never know, right?
We are monetized over there. It's on the screen. It's with super chats, but they're just
really?
not. Yeah, it's on the screen right now. Actually, YouTube super chat.
Oh, I don't see the dollar sign, but it's okay. I'm sure it'll get.
Is it not turned on in the chat?
I don't see the dollar sign. It doesn't mean it's not on my side.
Hold on, I'm gonna scope this out. Night Year says, how much money can I pay Ready? Okay, one sec. All right, beautiful. Here we are, back at it, back ready to do it. Are we hearing everything? We seeing everything? Everything good? Gucci? Are we fine? There it is. Beautiful. All right, so we got a caller on the line. Well, guys, thank you so much for 6 months. 6 months is half a year, and that means I failed to commit long enough. Hopefully the next 6 months I can commit harder. Little guys, you know that. You know that is better than anybody. That 6 months is just not enough. That you know how much it's going to be twice. If it's going to be even better, the more time you commit. There's no lost cost. There is only benefit and gain. How bad is it? Like pretty bad? Yeah. Let's fix the audio. How's everybody doing? There we go. All right, guys, let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. You guys are the true blue explorers. Fuck all those losers who left, right? No idea what they're missing in this next little part of the program. Beautiful. Thank you so much for hanging. You guys are the real deal. All right, caller, you still there? Beautiful. Loyal to the end. Namaste to you. How you doing tonight? Canadian. So you're calling us from Canada, you're saying? Oh, you're drinking Canadian Club, the whiskey drink. How are we drinking it? Whiskey and Diet Shasta Lemon Lime? Wow, what a... Beautiful. And so how many calories in that Diet Shasta?
0, pretty sure.
0. Beautiful. Now listen.
Gotta watch that waistline, right?
Right. How's your waist looking these days?
Pretty good. My ideal weight's around like 170 to 185, depending on muscle. I'm right around there, but I'm just trying to do that rise again thing, right? Like I used to be in really great shape, and I'm not now, and so I get the cardio back and get the muscles built.
Right. What happened?
I was living outdoors, and I got a thing or two to say about nature. But I was living a really rough life for a while, just physically. But then I got a job doing software, and I just turned into a pile of shit like so fast.
I would say every physical aspect of my life also went to shit once I started working in an office.
Yeah, it's horrible. It's absolutely the worst thing. And I think about maybe I could go do something like that again. And then I think of commuting, and I'm like, nope.
Pepperoncini says, pick a fucking username.
Yeah, I know, right? It's just they were spread out over so long, and nobody used to care.
That you switched your name?
Yeah, nobody used to care what your username. Well, you didn't used to have 35 different services. There was just whichever messenger was popular, right?
Right.
And every name in the book wasn't already frickin' taken.
True. Now, let's jump in. So you said you lived outside, huh? Oh, before you launch off into that, I want to repeat. Well, first of all, Lil Guys rated us. Namaste, Lil Guys. Blessings to you. Perfect timing. Fram says, all these technical issues are making my penis soft. Pepperoncini says, pick a fucking username. That's twice on that one. The Night said, though, how much money can I pay to get the Explorer of the Month reset? Good God, I can't do this. Anyone but her. How about Shrimp Chip? Well, Shrimp Chip is an animal, and I wouldn't allow that. I don't really particularly even like Shrimp Chip, so that's not a possibility. I know you have affection for this cat, but that not an Explorer, let alone Explorer of the Month. No, I take that seriously. This isn't a little internet cat joke. Oh, I like cats. We're not doing that, okay? We're not doing that. Sociopathogen. Caller, what's your ICQ number?
Oh, man, I wish I could remember that. It would be cool if I could remember that.
That'd be
cool
so intense if you could. That'd be wild.
Yeah, right. You have to have
or not, maybe not even that intense, just autistic.
Right, yeah.
Oh, and listen, you sit tight. You've been so patient, so loyal. Well, we've got a little bit of a Jazz Express. So what we're gonna do next here is I'm gonna accompany your exploration of nature from the perspective of having lived outside. So I'm gonna go ahead and just listen for you and listen to what needs to be played to best accompany your sharing. Is that all right with you?
Are you saying you want me to talk over it?
Yes, brother. Talk to me about nature.
Oh, okay. So the first thing I gotta say about nature is that nature will totally just kill your ass dead. Nature does not care. There are no call boxes in nature. Nature does not have internet service. Nature does not care if you're rich or poor. The freezing cold is as deadly as anything to anyone if you're unprepared for it. And the heat will do you in too. So watch out for that nature out there that everybody seems so into. One of the hardest things about nature is trying to actually live in it. when you're actually trying to do that day in and day out, it takes a level of mental discipline that almost no one I've ever known, and barely myself, are even capable of. You can't overdo it. You have to make the right choices. You can't just put all of your energy into survival and expect that Mother Nature is going to respect that. You have to do the right things, conserve your energy, use your food and resources wisely, or you're dead. And as far as technology is concerned, like, you're going to wander out into the desert with your 250 watt-hour Jackery power pack and survive with, 2 liters of water in a plastic bottle. I've seen people actually attempt to do this kind of stuff. I once met a girl in Slab City that believed that a power station for like jumping a car that had a USB port on it would somehow itself generate power. Like, the lack of understanding amongst people that just dive into this kind of thing is astounding to me sometimes. Nature is deadly as hell. At the same time, I've seen people survive that you would never have bet $1 on. That you would have said, that person is absolutely going to be, leaving for somewhere else or gone in 2 weeks. And somehow they scrap by for years. And the harshness doesn't seem to affect them. They just have this endurance that goes on and on. I don't know what that is, man. Some people just seem to be born for it. Others were and get soft. Like, my ass got soft, and now I have to go do this life again. I'm a dead man. Like, the chances that I will not survive the next 10 years go up by like 30% trying to live a life outdoors in a remote place alone. Like, easily that. And like, as far as technology and equipment, again, like, I'm well versed. I know what I'm doing. I've built things. I'm ready to roll it off the truck, and still that, like, is not having a backup for everything, not having postal service to get parts, not having, the ability to fabricate things because that equipment requires an industrial level of manufacturing. Like, you're just SOL. If something really goes wrong, you're without that thing that you planned on. And so planning itself is not even enough. No plan survives contact with reality, and plans will kill you too. You have to be able to adapt. It is not the strongest of the species that survive. It is the ones most adaptive to change. And the same goes for human beings in their own natural world, which hardly any of us know anything about. Nothing. It's sad to me. Like, I at least was a Boy Scout, but that is hardly anything. Like, just knowing how to start a fire and how to be safe outdoors, like, that's the scrap beginning.
So talk to me. Is it good or bad?
It is uncaring. From a human perspective, for most of us, I'd say it's probably bad. Because if you're unprepared for it, it's the end of you.
Well, namaste. Thank you so much for joining us.
Namaste, Leslie.
Namaste. Beautiful. Bad. You know what? Finally, we got someone calling in saying that it was bad. And listen, I'm not here to say whether it's good or bad. I'm here to foster discussion. I'm here to use my experience, my knowledge, to connect one thing from the other, all right? I'm here to foster. I'm here to sort of accept your energy and refract it back to you all. Namaste. I'm a conduit. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What's something I can call you tonight?
It's Mish.
Mish, how are we doing tonight, hon?
I'm sleepy.
Sleepy. We got a sleepy. Those of you that don't know, Mish is my roommate. Namaste to you. And you're sleepy, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. And why so sleepy?
I woke up early.
Oh.
That's all.
And you woke up early and it's time to go back to bed, huh?
Yeah, I should have gone to bed like
2 hours ago.
You say that a lot.
Yep, I do.
Now talk to me.
But when I go to bed, it's like time traveling to work. You sleep and then you wake up and you gotta go.
That's true, right? And work sucks. Work is bad.
Yeah, so when you stay up later, it's like hacking the system.
It's like not going to work.
Yeah, it's true.
It is. I love that. I love your outside of the box thinking, as kind of brain damaged as it is.
Uh-huh.
So listen, Mish, we're talking about you've seen the program so far. I've seen your name in chat. You've been adding a lot to tonight from the chat. I want to thank you for that right off the bat, first of all.
You're welcome.
Lots of energy and lots of perspective coming to you. Really establishing relationships, but also stoking the fires. You know, not letting people rest on their laurels. When somebody says something that you disagree with, that you think was stupid, you say, I don't agree with that, or I think that's stupid. You just go ahead and say it.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people, not everybody does.
You have to.
You have to. Why do you have to, Mish?
Because it's the internet. It doesn't matter.
It's the internet, and it doesn't matter. So,
what are you going to do? Run into them? No.
No, you're not. So this internet provides you personally a sense of freedom, right? It's the internet. Who cares?
Yeah.
You know, kind of an old person's idea of the internet, if I may say so myself.
Yeah, I guess so.
I think
everyone really likes being genuine online, and it's not good.
What do you think about that? What do you think about people being genuine and talking about how important it is to be genuine online? Talk to me about that.
I don't think you can be genuine online.
Why not? What's stopping everybody?
Because you're not directly interacting with anybody, so you've got some sort of little thing about you that's not going to be 100% about you IRL.
So there's a division, and you need to honor that division in order to even use it for what you can use it for in the first place.
Yep.
Yeah, wow. Interesting. Psychic emergency coming in from Fram We Are. Hold tight.
This is the Psychic Emergency National Alert System, also known as PNAS. We've interrupted this broadcast in cooperation with Explorer Framware to issue a psychic emergency. Cheer 300, go to sleep. Ho, go to sleep, go to sleep. Ho, go to sleep. If you're tired, be quiet and go to sleep. Ho, go to sleep, go to sleep. Ho, go to sleep, go to sleep. Ho, go to sleep. If you're tired, be quiet and go to sleep. Ho, go to sleep, go to sleep. Ho, go to sleep, go to sleep. Ho, go to sleep. If you're tired, be quiet and go to sleep. Ho, go to sleep. Love, ludicrous. Repeat. Cheer 300, go to sleep. Ho, go to sleep, go to sleep. Ho, go to sleep. If you're tired, be quiet and go to sleep. Ho, go to sleep, go to sleep. Ho, go to sleep, go to sleep. Ho, go to sleep. If you're tired, be quiet and go to sleep. Ho, go to sleep, go to sleep. Ho, go to sleep, go to sleep. Ho, go to sleep. If you're tired, be quiet and go to sleep. Ho, go to sleep. Love, ludicrous. We now continue with your normal broadcast.
Namaste. Thank you so much, Fram, for bringing our attention to that, raising the alarm of the Psychic Emergency National Alert System. Namaste to you, and thank you for your support through the bits, but also making sure that we all felt with the fullness and the full energy of the Psychic Emergency. Blessings to you.
I wish I could have heard it.
It says, go to sleep, ho, about 14 times.
I read it.
And then it says it again.
I read every word of it.
Right. Okay. Okay, right. so right.
Right. Okay, let's get back to it, I think.
Yes, let's get back to it. Dadoing, namaste to you, and welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Namaste and welcome to the program, the most effective personal power program in the country. This is a call-in show, and we're exploring, is nature good? Now, Mish,
Yes.
is nature good?
Well, I was thinking about stuff I like in nature. Like, I like looking at trees. I like little animals. I like some bugs. There's some little creepy crawlies that I think are nice. I like looking out and seeing an expansive, beautiful landscape. But nature, dying's part of nature, and that shit sucks. So, no, I don't think it's good.
Wow. So listen, if we put together, now I think this is very bold, and I am surprised that you're the first person to bring this up tonight, Mish. You're the first person to bring this up. That, you know, how much you love nature is quite a bit. And you could put trees and rivers and little critters and even big critters and just make a really long list of things that you like about nature, right?
Yeah.
Big long list.
I like so much of it.
Right. But then let's go to the cons list. You put one thing on the cons list and you were ready to just kind of clap your hands together and call it a day and say, it has been decided all of these things compared to this one thing means that nature is bad for me, and that one thing is death.
Yeah, sucks.
Death being bad?
Yeah, it's like it's the biggest thing too. So, I mean, really outweighs everything else.
Now, a lot of people, they'll in the chat, they come here for the spirituality. They come here for the tools. They come here for the transformation. And a lot of people do that. They come here as part of their spiritual path. And as such, they start saying things like, oh, death isn't so bad. It's just like going to sleep, or it's just a part of nature. You don't need to be afraid of it. What do you think about those people? And what do you think about what they're saying?
I think they're also scared of dying, but don't want to admit it.
They say that it's not a big deal. Listen, I'll be them and you be you, okay?
Okay.
Death, after sort of steeping myself in the research of death and the experience of death, and I've realized that it's actually really beautiful and nothing to be afraid of.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I think you're dumb as fuck.
Well, that's not true. I've read so many things about this and
what you read.
And well, death is actually part of my relationship with God, so to speak, the creator, Gaia,
Oh, cool. Okay.
And that all that's really dying is my form. And I'm so much more. You're so much more than your form, Mish.
I don't think that. And you can't make me.
I wouldn't want to make you do anything, hon. But I worry about your soul.
I don't have that. I don't believe in that.
Do you still think I'm dumb?
Yeah.
You're dumb.
You're stupid as shit.
I've read about all the stuff I'm saying. You're just saying stupid shit that you thought of.
If you're not scared of death, do it right now.
It's not my time yet.
How do you know?
Because it's not happening.
Prove it.
I am. You're actually dumb.
If you got extremely injured in a car accident, would you go to the hospital or would you accept it just as your time to go?
I'd go to the hospital.
Okay. Why not just die?
Because it's not my time
Why would you
yet.
interfere with nature? You're interfering with nature.
Because it's not my time yet, and life is beautiful.
But I thought death was chill.
It is so chill. It's the chillest thing in the world.
Oh, yeah? If you got diagnosed with a very treatable cancer, would you treat it or would you just let it kill you?
I'd treat it.
Yeah, why?
Because life is beautiful.
Okay. But
Checkmate.
you don't think...
Checkmate. Checkmate. Fuck you. Got you.
Really?
Okay, and scene. Listen, you held your ground. I really respect that.
I like the tactic of just saying checkmate.
I love it. You know, you spend enough time on something like Reddit. Larry Pickle Jar. Do you ever,
Yeah.
you ever employ that?
You could say the dumbest thing in the world and then just say checkmate.
Checkmate.
It's so like off-putting and jarring.
Yeah, it got
Doesn't
under your
make me
skin. You
wanna
just started
keep going.
laughing.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
You had me on the ropes, then you ate shit once I started saying checkmate.
Yeah, I felt like I was falling down a hill.
I don't know if that has to do so much with me saying checkmate, but you're pretty dehydrated,
It did.
right?
Yeah, I haven't drank enough water today.
Yeah. Oh, Lord in heaven. Well, Mish, listen, you've added, honestly, I would say this is the greatest contribution to our talk tonight. You know, we hear a lot of bullshit about trees. I've heard about trees about 89,000 times from these fucking numbskulls. These people
Trees
calling
fucking
it.
rock.
Huh?
No, trees rule.
Yeah, but
no,
then that's
I
the
agree
end.
with them.
That's the end of the talk. But what you gave us is greater than trees, greater than rivers. It's called death. And you say
Speaking
nature
of,
is bad. And I'm not saying that I agree with you that nature is bad. But what I'm saying is you have very courageously added a very important piece to our debate tonight.
I mean, continuing on with it, every time I've tried watching like a documentary about nature and it involves animals, I like cry and have to turn it off.
Why do you cry?
Because like the people filming can't interfere with anything that's happening to like disrupt nature. But I was trying to watch that Wild Babies show about baby animals in the wild.
Yeah, you love that kind of stuff.
I was so stressed out every episode. The first episode made me cry. There's a little baby elephant getting swept away in a river, and its mom is stressed out, and you see its little trunk as it's like basically drowning in the river. It made me cry. It stressed me out. I had to turn it off.
And that's because you're afraid of death.
Just because I love a baby animal, I want to help it.
And hate death. Communal Vision from Fram says, do you think there are homosexual trees?
There fucking better be.
And I want to say yes. I mean, it's difficult. It looks different. They don't do the stuff, the normal stuff that lets you clock homosexuals, but you
seen a rainbow eucalyptus tree?
I fucked it up.
Gay as fuck. Love it.
Communal Vision from Phil Z74. Toaster drinks from the same river that he just peed into.
Probably hella fish piss in there too.
Weeping Sociopath just says weeping willows are definitely gay.
Oh yeah.
I would so weeping willow's gay.
Mm-hmm.
Pine tree, that's straight.
Yeah. I think oak
Birch
trees
tree.
kind of give bear vibes.
Which ones?
Oak,
Oak.
big, magnificent, that's a bear.
Interesting.
Make you feel kind of safe.
Yeah. Well, then what's the twink of the tree kingdom?
I don't know, like a trembling aspen?
Oh my gosh. Where the fuck did you pull that out of?
I was trying to think of a tree that looks like it shakes, and then remembered there's one with trembling in the name.
Trembling aspen. That's the most college shit I've ever heard you say. Cherry blossoms are twinks. That's coming from White
No,
Chocolate.
they're not.
No, they're not.
I don't have a reasoning for that, but they're not.
Kel the Ruiner says birch trees are lesbians. Any response?
Oh, fuck yeah, they are. That's awesome.
I could see it. I was going to say birch trees are like, they give me like bisexual vibes.
No.
Pure lesbian? I don't know about that. I don't know if I can agree with that.
Pure lesbian. Well, when I think of birch trees, I think of like
Pure
autumnal
lesbian,
camping.
volume 73. What?
I think of like autumnal camping when I think of a birch tree.
Right.
Every lesbian I know like fucking loves camping.
That's true. Them bitches
And they
love
make
camping.
their campsites look cute as fuck.
They do. They fucking love it.
They've got it figured out with like practicality and making it look cute.
And just, just sitting there, just getting the little snacks, getting some coffee, and just sitting there. You ever just sit there with a lesbian? It's beautiful.
Yeah.
They're good. They're good at that. Well, listen, shout out lesbians.
Shout out lesbians. I love you. I love going and watching you have a wine.
Yeah. Congrats on lesbians. I feel like their numbers are getting back up. You're kind of like an endangered species for a minute. But now we're getting your numbers back up, and I'm proud of you guys. So that's good.
Fuck yeah, bitch.
You know what I mean?
I love gay women.
The shape of queerness
Let's
in
fucking go.
2010s, saw lesbians on the ropes, kind of like the bald eagle. But you know who came back? The bald eagle. You know who also
Lesbians.
came back? Lesbos.
Lesbians.
Fram Weard. Yo, I just learned there are racist trees. Any thoughts on that? Does that make racism natural? Does that make nature bad? Have we solved
it
this?
does. Man, fuck trees. Never mind. I don't fucking like trees anymore. That's fucked up.
No, I'm proud of trees. Now,
We can't let this happen.
you can't stop it. What are you going to stop a tree from not liking Moroccans
yeah,
or something?
I'm going to bulldoze every acre of forest I come into contact
You're not
with
going to do
now.
a goddamn thing.
I'm going to, and you're just pissed off.
There's going to be oak trees that are racist against Persians and Dominicans.
They can't do that. They can't get away with that.
Good luck. I can't wait to fucking sign your little clipboard with a petition to protest
So you will
racist trees.
sign? So you do agree that it's bad?
We're not, listen, this,
I
no.
fucking got you. I got you, bitch. I got you.
Fuck off. This is it. This is the end.
Fuck off.
All right, namaste. Namaste to Mish. Blessings to Mish, huh, everybody? Namaste. Guys, let's do a real, and that, I think what a beautiful conversation we've had. What an unfortunate way to end our show tonight before heading into the poll. Not Mish kind of sort of getting really aggressive and getting sort of disrespectful towards the end. Phil Z74, Mother Nature is a MILF. I'd tap that. Go get a little hole. Go dig a little 3.5-inch deep hole and fuck Mother Nature, Phil Z. Post it on Discord. I want to see it. I won't pay you money, and nobody can pay you money. That's the rule here on Twitch. But I can say, go do that. Do a little hole. Not Mish, with, I'm sure, really enriching message to end with. But guys, let's get a nice little poll going. You fucking mad? I know you are. No, I'm not. I am not mad. This is nature bad? No, I'm not mad, and I just had to end it because I can't allow you to disrespect me in front of all these people that respect me. If that happens, then I'm going to start bleeding followers, bleeding subscribers, bleeding an audience, And you're just saying stupid shit. Honestly, you're just kind of railing off. Oh, I love tweez. Oh, the tweez oasis. Oh no, then it's bad. That's what you are, and that's what you sound like. All right, here we go. The poll is going to be up now. Is nature bad, guys? Let your voice be heard. Let your voice be heard. If you're on YouTube, come on over to Twitch for a minute. Twitch, Leslie Tanner on Twitch. Vote in the poll and dip. Vote in the poll and go back to YouTube. Namaste. I'm glad that trees are racist, to be honest. Let's see, we got about 2 minutes left. We've heard from a lot of people. Is nature bad? And communal vision real quick from Not Mish. Can't wait to get into this perspective. Thanks so much, Mish. Unfollow on all social media platforms. Dispute the subscription and Patreon charges with your credit card company. Please fuck off and go to sleep. Go to goddamn sleep. Oh, it's been 2 hours. I should have went to bed 2 hours ago. Yeah, no shit. You say that every night, but we're up here throwing bits at a program that you ultimately don't respect and don't enjoy, here to just kind of get underfoot and kind of ruin the vibe right at the end. We had a really nice time, and now you're kind of getting underfoot and fucking everything up with messages like unfollow on social media. We want to follow on social media. We want to subscribe. We want to join the Patreon and whatnot. Type exclamation point final journey into the chat right now to find out how you can join the Patreon and get the videos and whatnot. Not Mish has got the giggles. So Not Mish getting the giggles from just with the knowledge that she's just kind of fucking up the vibe. And namaste. I appreciate it. Nobody used to care. Blessings to you. Thanks for pulling that up. Guys, couple seconds left. About 30 seconds left. We're going... Oh, people are going absolutely ape shit on the buttons. I guess I apparently said that you could hit the buttons multiple times. Guys, go nuts. Hit the buttons as many fucking times as you can. 40 seconds left. Who knows how long the delay is, though. Let's see. Is nature bad? So we've heard about the rivers. We heard about the trees. We heard about camping. But two interesting things that we heard of in the bad camp. Mish talked about dying being bad, and then Nobody Used to Care talked to us about living outside and how much dog shit it was. So we got plenty. Barbara Loden, namaste to you. Namaste to Barbara. Everybody welcome Barbara. 5 seconds left. All right, nature is good. Is nature bad? Yes, nature is bad. Nature is bad. We've decided. Everybody, guys, put it in the books. We've decided here, once and for all. You know, the greatest minds in philosophy and in literature and art and science have failed to answer this question. It has outlived empires. It has outlived civilizations. And they have all failed to answer the question that we, here at Explorations with Leslie Tanner, with a 3-hour goddamn stream, have all stepped up to the plate and answer. Nature fucking sucks. It's bad. There it is. That's for the books. That's for history books. Namaste. I spent 14,300 channel points to do that. Blessings to you. Now, guys, thanks so much for joining me. Thanks for hanging out for so long. It's late. Let's go ahead and get a nice little raid together. Who's up? Who's streaming? Let's see if I can... Who's up? Who's on right now, huh? I know it's Thursday, first stream of the week. We'll be streaming Saturday for sure. We'll be doing a makeup stream on Saturday. Saturday night at 8 p.m. Central Time. We'll be making up for lost time now that we fixed the goddamn audio sitch. Underhill, Namaste. Welcome, everybody. Welcome Underhill to the community of devoted light. Welcome Underhill to the community of devoted light at patreon.com. Brother, get in those podcasts, get in those videos. I can't wait to send you a fucking postcard. Can the makeup stream be me putting makeup on you? No. Let's do the Luke Man. We're doing the Luke Man, everybody. Namaste, everybody. Why would I do that? Well, let's talk about it. If you, as my roommate, can make a case over the next 48 hours, then we will consider doing it. I don't predict that you will because I don't like that idea. I don't like how that sounds, but we'll see. Namaste. So, guys, let's go take this energy of warmth and clarity on over to the Luke Man YouTube. Guys, namaste and thank you for hanging out. We'll be back Saturday at 8 p.m. Central with a brand new exploration. Join the Discord, follow Twitter, follow Instagram, follow that other stuff, and join my Patreon to get these videos, get these postcards, etc., etc. Namaste to you. Okay? Please, if that's the extent of your if the extent of your argument, then no. If you just spend the next 48 hours saying please to me, no. That's absolutely no. Sunshine Melody, thank you for hanging out so hard. Blessings to you. Namaste. Beautiful, beautiful stream tonight, guys. Guys, let's do it. Let's take it on over. Namaste, guys. I'll see you on Saturday. Join all the social media shit below. Join the Patreon to get the videos and whatnot. Namaste. I'll see you guys very soon. Blessings and blessings. YouTube, guys, I'll see you Saturday. Thanks for hanging out. Underhill, thanks for joining the Patreon.